Hello, everyone. My name is Kenna Williams, and today I'm here with
Kylie.
and
Sergio?
okay, guys. So I have 3 questions for y'all today. I don't know if you know or not, but the city has an ordinance in effect that establishes a beach curfew at 6 p.m. every night, according to Port Aransas Police Chief Scott Burrows. Are y'all aware of the preparations Port A is making to combat the influx of people visiting for spring break?
No, I am not. A 6 p.m. beach curfew is kind of crazy. I haven't heard of them implementing anything like that before.
Yeah, so basically, the chief of police said very seldom they have to enforce that ordinance, and they use it primarily as a tool to address unruly behavior. So if you want to go out to the beach and sit around the campfire, have a beer with your friends, nobody's going to say anything. But if you're part of a large group and you're out of control, then we'll use that ordinance. Sergio, do you have anything to add on that?
Have they specified what what amount of people entails a large group or not?
They haven't specified that. I think it's just more so if you're, contributing to just an unsafe environment or if you're outside of the 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. time frame. So my second question for y'all is, some are scared for their safety over spring break since vacationers tend to disturb the peace. Has this influenced your well-being at all?
Personally, no. I've never had any issues with anyone during spring break, disrupting my peace. Everyone's pretty much the same. They're all there to do the same things.
What about you, Kylie?
I haven't experienced spring break in Corpus Christi yet, so I can't really give a good based opinion. But from what I've seen, people's concerns are valid, I feel. But I feel like the precautions that PD has in place could definitely help keep it safer.
Absolutely. And that brings me to my third question, which is, do you guys have confidence in PAPD to ensure that the beaches on spring break will remain in control?
I believe with the right resources, if they choose to disperse their resources correctly, then I think that it could be safe for everybody.
Mhm.
Yes.
And what about you, Sergio?
I think that it really just depends on the crowd. I don't think that it's really up to the police. Like obviously they'll have like the authority to make everything like get shut down, but I don't know that people are going to be so willing to especially the teenagers that come around or like the young adults who come down for spring break. I don't know that they'll have the willingness to just like leave if police try and shut down their spring break.
That makes a lot of sense, but PAPD did say that they feel that it's in their best interest, but in the best interest of the city to amend the hours of consumption and/or possession of alcoholic beverages over spring break that has been done in the past. No, violators obviously will be prosecuted, so hopefully they take care of any unruly behavior that's happening outside of spring break. And I have one more question for you guys. What are y'all spring break plans?
For me, I'm gonna go snowboarding in Idaho
Oh.
during the week, but on the weekends, you can catch me working at Landry's downtown.
And you, Sergio?
I have a very exciting week ahead of me. I'll be going fishing with my friends a lot, going to the gym, and catching up on Calculus 2 and Physics 1 homework.
All right. Well, thank you guys for answering all my questions. I appreciate it so much.
Thanks, have a great spring break.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with
Eliza.
and today I'm going to ask her a couple questions about spring break and PAPD and some of the preparations that they're making. So, are you aware of the preparations that Port Aransas is making to combat the influx of people visiting for spring break?
No, I was not aware of the situation going on.
Okay, well, the city has an ordinance in effect, and they're establishing a beach curfew at 6 p.m. every night. They said that they don't normally have to enforce it, but if there's unruly behavior and you're part of a large group and you're out of control, then they will use that ordinance. Some say that they're scared for their safety over spring break since vacationers tend to disturb the peace. Has this influenced your well-being at all?
Well, me personally, I have only been in Corpus for a year, and my spring break I spent it out of town just to avoid the vacationers, because I do agree that they disrupt the peace sometimes, because, like, for example, on the beach, there's nowhere to even drive. So I can understand the other people's, well, worries about it.
That's actually been a common theme. Whenever I asked Sergio and Kylie, they also said that they normally try to avoid spring break time,
Mhm.
so they never have been in Corpus over spring break to see.
Right,
Yeah.
and I've only heard, like, bad stories over spring break and
Mhm.
how people get out of control, don't know how to act, and I just would rather avoid it.
So, do you have confidence in PAPD to ensure that the beaches on spring break will remain in control?
I believe if they try to put in some kind of protocol that some will follow it, but I don't necessarily think that it will take action. Like, no one's really gonna follow it just because they're here to drink, they're gonna drink.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that it works out, but who knows?
Yeah, those are very good points. Well, thank you for all your answers, and I do have one more question for you.
Okay.
What are your spring break plans?
Well, the plan was to get out of town, but no, I'm just gonna spend it here at home. I'm gonna try to get some beach time, but we'll try to figure out where we're gonna go to avoid the big crowds. If anything, try to go out of town. Try to go somewhere like San Antonio.
All right.
But yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.